The future of healthcare is about empowering patients with data and tools to manage their own health. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, healthcare pioneers, and all my dear participants. I welcome you all to the opening ceremony of the conference by Innovatio Curis and Indraprasth Institute of Information Technology, Delhi. My name is Amna Rakshanda.
And my name is Tuba Khan. And we are your comparers for the conference.
We are really thrilled that you all are here as we embark on a journey to explore the clinical validation of emerging technologies and their transformative and everlasting impact on healthcare.
InnoHealth is a flagship annual international conference of Innovatio Curis, reverberating under the beats of healthcare and innovation. It aims to deliver qualitative healthcare at optimum cost by clocking various facets of innovation. The conference has been conducted 5 times, hosting over 50 sessions, enabling a gathering of 2,500 participants and more through 300 plus speakers with over 100 partners supporting the cause.
We will quickly begin with our most interesting part of the session, the Innovation Express, a series of lightning talks that promise to keep you on the edge of your seat. We are honored to have with us our speaker who has played pivotal role in advancing healthcare through the integration of cutting-edge technologies. We start with our inaugural session by inviting the following experts. Dr. Tav Pritesh Sethi, Associate Professor, Indraprasth Institute of Information Technology, Delhi. Mr. Sachin Gaur, Director Operations, Innovatio Curis. Dr. Pushpendra Singh, Dean, Industrial Research and Development. Please give a huge round of applause. Dr. Malkeet Singh, Senior HTA Specialist, National Health Authority. Dr. Upasana Arora, Managing Director, Yashoda Super Specialty Hospital, Ghaziabad. We also have Ms. Rebecca von Schreeb, Second Secretary, Embassy of Sweden to India. She'll be joining us in a while. I now request Dr. Tav Pritesh and Mr. Sachin to welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon, all. It's pleasure to see all of you here. Many of you are coming for the second time to IIIT Delhi. First of all, thanks to Sachin and all the Innovatio Curis team. We are having this 6th InnoHealth conference and with the partnership of IIIT Delhi for the second time. This conference is very unique. It's a confluence. There's so many conferences in India, but it's a confluence of innovators, academicians, hospitals, researchers, funders, and policymakers, which is very unique under one umbrella. So I was super impressed last year by the energy and enthusiasm that many of you and your colleagues brought to the table and the kind of talks that we had, engaging sessions that we had. And I look forward to even a better engagement and a series of conversations that can be kicked off in the next 2 days. IIIT Delhi has a reputation of being an academic institution with a focus on societal needs. We have a center of excellence in healthcare. Professor Pushpen Singh will also talk about some of the initiatives in healthcare that we are currently running under the aegis of the Technology Innovation Hub. And of course, we have departments and centers which are cross-cutting, healthcare being one of the focus areas. So it gives us immense pleasure to see all the gathering here of experts, students, innovators, whom we can engage with in the next 2 days and actually chart out a way together to innovate, to create new technologies, conduct better research, but most importantly, the theme, clinical validation. So this morning we had an amazing workshop on generative AI. Of course, it focused on ChatGPT and its use cases in the clinical environments. We all know that AI is already transforming healthcare, but clinical validation is going to be key, right? So that is what the theme of this entire conference will focus on. And we will keep that at the back of the mind, that not only build technology for the sake of building it, but also do good for the patients. So I welcome you again warmly and pass over the mic to my colleague Sachin. And thank you again, Sachin, for this wonderful collaboration.
Thank you, Dr. Tav. It's always a pleasure to be in IIIT. It's an atmosphere that you have here full of innovation and inspiration. And for us, when we started Innovation Curious 8 years ago, I think it's the dream of my senior colleague, Dr. V.K. Singh, to build a platform where, it has to be inclusive and it has to be always inspirational. Unfortunately, Dr. Singh today is admitted in a hospital and is not well. And many of us admire him for his contribution to the healthcare space. I suggest that you all remember him in your prayers and we wish him a speedy recovery. But at the same time, he is a man of quality. He expects us to, do things which are of the highest of standards. And with this expectation, we are motivated that we should be able to fulfill his expectations. And I would not like to speak a lot here, but I would like to say that in this platform, our ambition has always been not just talk about things, but to do. And what Dr. Tav mentioned, that some of you participated today in the morning about generative AI, you will notice that today, throughout the day, and later tomorrow, we will use a lot of AI in this conference. For example, in the session in the morning today, we were live transcribing all the workshop. So we can have the summary of every session in real time as it happens today, for example. So this is just a small demonstration, and we always are interested in capacity building. So we would really want you to come forward and present your initiatives so that even when the conference is over, we can stay in touch and help you build those capabilities that take healthcare forward. So with these, I would like to, hand over back to my nice anchors here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Pushpendra Singh, Dean, Industrial Research and Development, to open the conference with his remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and distinguished speakers, good afternoon and welcome to the 6th edition of the InnoHealth Conference held here at IIIT Delhi. It is my honor and privilege to open this landmark event which stands as a beacon of innovation in healthcare. This year's conference is a celebration of the relentless spirit of innovation that drives us towards a healthier tomorrow. With over 40 speakers and multiple sessions and an anticipated audience of over 300 participants, we are set to embark on an enlightening journey over the next 2 days. The sessions planned over the course of this event, ranging from the implementation of digital health to the clinical validation of AI, reflect our shared commitment to not just keeping pace with this revolution but leading it. I must tell you that at IIIT Delhi we share this vision. Dr. Tav already talked about the Center of Excellence in Healthcare. We have also recently started a medical cobotics center. Both of these entities are truly and 100% focused on the healthcare domain and with an aim to do translational research. And these are not the only two centers that are dedicated to healthcare. In fact, our commitment to interdisciplinary research and development in IT has always been about pushing boundaries, exploring new frontiers, and creating societal impact. Societal impact has been a theme for IIIT Delhi from the very beginning. So as we proceed with the sessions, I urge each one of you to engage, collaborate, and share. Let's make the most of this opportunity to learn from one another, to network and lay down the groundwork for future collaboration. Let's together make InnoHealth 2023 a resounding success. Thank you, and I look forward to the enriching experiences and insightful discussions over the next few days. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request Dr. Malkit to come over the stage and address the mass.
Good afternoon, everyone. At the NHA, we are actually leading two flagship programs of the Government of India, PMJY, Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, and ABDM, Ayushman Bharat Digital Health Mission. So I'll just give you a very high-level overview of what we are doing at NHA to foster innovations and to help new drugs, devices, digital health intervention, etc., to come up and to reach to the patients. For example, if you go to NHA website, we have a portal there for new inclusion requests. For example, at present, PMJY is reimbursing around 1900 plus health technologies. But if someone comes up with a new, innovative technology and wants that to be reimbursed through ABPMJY, so we have given an online portal where the data on efficacy in control setting and also if there is some registry data available, regarding the effectiveness of the intervention in real world, if it is available in terms of publications, in terms of white papers or whatever form it is available. So we do review that data. We also take support from HTIN, Health Technology Assessment in India. It's a HTA body, Health Technology Assessment body, in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare itself. They, take support, technical support from colleges like PGIMR, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, ICMR bodies, ICMR research institutions, etc. And they further evaluate whether it is cost effective, first of all, whether it is clinically effective or not, and then whether it is cost effective to include that health intervention in the ABPMJY. So this is a route that we actually have given to the innovators so as to have the best treatments of our, best of our beneficiaries under the ABPMJY. Likewise, under National Digital Health Mission, we have, you must have heard of ABHA IDs. I'm curious to know how many of you are aware of what is ABHA, Ayushman Bharat. That's great, that's wonderful. So just imagine if at present there is around 50 crore ABHA IDs which already have been, generated. So once we reach, an optimal level of ABHA IDs, so all the patients are connected with their health records all the time. If I'm from Punjab, if I'm staying here in Delhi, I necessarily, not need to take all the records, all the previous reports, etc., from the previous hospital where I was seeking treatment to Delhi. Likewise, there are registries like, for example, national healthcare providers registries, healthcare professionals registries. So these portals, when they are in place at national level, they can do wonders. Like for example, currently if we have some national cancer registry, there is a data with us that we can use for research purposes. In controlled settings, we do have some, currently also systems of reviewing trials, data, etc. But in real world setting, how beneficial those interventions are for patients, that is altogether a different, aspect. So when this ecosystem, digital health ecosystem is ready in the country, there is, huge scope of developing the processes. That is the second step then. Considering the privacy and safety of the data, how we can best utilize with the consent of all the stakeholders for that to the research purposes. So thank you for having me here and this for this opportunity, and this kind of discussions are very important. So digital health and innovation in healthcare, it is a very fast moving field. So we need to deliberate on that, not from the side of payers or hospitals or medical colleges or medical hospitals, but everyone, especially from technical domain, also should come forward for the best of our patients. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Upasana, for her keynote address.
Please have your seat. I think after lunch everyone is feeling sleepy. Am I right? No. Okay. Because I never like that I am speaking and somebody is taking, so don't do this. Topic is very good. As everybody knows, you people are doing MBA in hospital administration, so you should listen carefully what we are talking because we are running hospitals. Luckily, I am involved with InnoHealth from the beginning because Dr. V.K. Singh, he is journal also, Journal V.K. Singh, is a friend, philosopher and guide to me. So I know him from last 13 years and he wanted to start this thing, and actually from 6 years back when there was a first conference, that time you people have used this AI technology. And it was face recognition. So whosoever was there in the conference, they were getting their pictures on the mail. So, I was highly impressed. Oh my God, what has happened? They are doing such a wonderful thing. But nowadays you can see AI is doing very, very different kind of things, which is we were not even thinking of. Our generation, I'm not talking about you. You people are young. So innovation in healthcare, especially in if you validate data with clinical things, it's very important because these days, as you see, lots of new innovations has been happening in healthcare, like DOSI. We are also using DOSI, but I have not adopted then and there when they first time came to me for DOSI. Because, it's very important, we should go for the validation. That I always ask somebody who's coming with lots of devices are here these days, like you can monitor your patient from home. If a patient is sick, you are providing home care, but now you are providing ICU care also. So I never go with any company like somebody has come and giving me, very less rate, so I should adopt that. One should not. We need to see 2-3 things very, very carefully. What is there, what data they are presenting to you. How much they have, trial with how many people. It's not like that they have just trial on 2, 3, 10, 100 people and then they are coming with some new device that you can use it on your patient. Because then you don't know what you are doing with your patient. And as a hospital administrator, my first priority is my patient. These days, very good companies, I am talking about Dräger. Dräger is a German company and they are doing lots of things with us, like our ICU they are making and OTs they are making, but now they have come up with a new solution that if your patient in isolation, you can monitor him from outside of the room. So I was wondering, because as a hospital administration, our responsibility is not only with the patient, we are responsible for our staff also. We need to make them safe. So these things but when they came to me with their, demo and all, then I always asked, I am telling you because you people are going to become an administrator in some hospital, maybe with me, maybe with some other hospital. You are supposed to always ask their end user list. How many hospitals are using that? The kind of hospital they are using this kind of thing. Only then we can think about new devices, new technology, and luckily these things are really good. If I talk about DOSI, we are really saving many code blues because now early warning signs are, appearing on the mobile of the doctors and nurses because you are looking after your patients so much in ICU care or HDU, but when patient in ward, you must have heard about this thing, the patient was perfectly fine, he was getting discharged, and then and there he got heart attack and he expired. So with such kind of devices, we are able to manage many things. But same time, everybody is not doing lots of research or doing trial on many. So we need to think about what is the relevance with the patient or whatever they are presenting, what is the, clinical trials. Same time, we need to think about, expenses also. There are few devices who are so expensive that every patient cannot afford and every hospital cannot afford. So there are many things, but same time, I must say that hospital is now technology driven. AI is playing major role, especially in radiology, where if your X-ray can tell about your diseases, there is no need of now radiologist that he has to write. Through your skin film, your AI can write your report. But with everything, with all the technology and with all these kind of innovations, I must say doctor is always very important. Because in healthcare, you need to have a human touch. There has to be some connection, some emotional connection with your doctor. There was so many trials happened that if somebody who is believing on his doctor, if doctor is giving him just a simple capsule without any medicine and telling him that you are getting better, that person start feeling that he is getting better. So this is the power of connection between patient and doctor. But the kind of population India is having and other countries are also suffering from, less skilled manpower. So we need to depend on technology. But I still believe there will be no time when there will be only 100%, technology and there will be less human being. It is help to us, it is help to human being, but nobody can replace the touch of your nurse and your doctor. So I am wishing all the best to InnoHealth. It's my own company. I think Dr. Saab really, I am blessed that he is giving me blessings always. And I hope I will be here after years and after years, maybe after 10 years, I don't know how many years we will work like this. And I'm wishing all the best for all of you also who are actually ready to join some with new energy and new innovations. So wishing you all the best and wishing you all the best to InnoHealth also. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. First of all, I would like to welcome Ms. Rebecca von Schreeb with a huge round of applause. I would now request Ms. Rebecca von Schreeb, Second Secretary, Embassy of Sweden to India, to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you. First of all, I have to apologize for being late. I'm quite new in India, and I had to learn the hard way today that IIT is not the same thing as IIIT. But I'm happy to be here now. It gives me great pleasure to be among such prominent professionals in the field of healthcare and healthcare innovation in today's InnoHealth conference. So this year, Sweden and India celebrate 75 years of diplomatic relations. So during this whole year, we have acknowledged our joint achievement during this long friendship of ours. And I believe that healthcare is one of the fields, if not the field, that we should be the most proud of. So let me tell you why. As many of you know, India and Sweden have been working together in health for almost 15 years now. We've been involved in several initiatives focusing on elderly care, non-communicable diseases, rare diseases, and maternal and child health. We've also been supported by many prominent companies, such as Bactiguard, Coloplus, Elekta, and large pharmaceutical companies as well, such as AstraZeneca. During these partnerships, we have been able to provide capacity training of the workforce, and we've also achieved some sustainable joint funding of digital health projects. And in 2019, the India-Sweden Healthcare Innovation Center was established as a collaboration between AIIMS Delhi, AIIMS Jodhpur, and Team Sweden in order to promote healthcare work and innovation between Sweden and India. So this platform is a very interesting one, and it's led to a number of concrete results. It has enabled us to partner up with state governments such as Jammu and Kashmir, and we've been able to promote over 37 innovative healthcare solutions. For example, a system diagnosing drug-resistant tuberculosis through AI, and the development of a patch that can monitor fetal heart rates. We've also been able to train around 1,800 nurses in diabetic care through a program on diabetes in India, as you know, a growing problem. And we've also helped around 75,000 patients in screening non-communicable diseases like asthma, COPD, and even lung cancer. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we look back now on our long cooperation with India in healthcare, it's also important for us to look forward together. And that is why we've now started working with new hospitals to provide a complete healthcare package for the operation of the hospital. So, from infrastructure to diagnostic equipment, medical supplies, training of doctor and nurses, insurance, provision of health projects, and so on. As Team Sweden, as we call ourselves, we also hope to strengthen the Sweden-India Innovation Center by integrating new cooperation partners and increasing the center's reach. And I think there is huge potential here. Sweden is now one of the 15 largest investors in India. There are around 260 Swedish companies here at the moment, and there's a growing number also of Indian companies investing in Sweden. So there's a great exchange going on between Sweden and India that can spur innovation even further. So with this, I look forward to working together and to hear your view on how we can capitalize on opportunities in healthcare space and create solutions that benefit everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I would now like to invite Dr. Amit Raj to say a few words about the Clinical Validation Center that he is launching through the InnoHealth platform. With over a decade of experience as a dedicated cardiologist, his healthcare journey has been a dynamic exploration from the intricacies of clinical practice to strategic administration. He is currently leading as the managing director at Plexus Medicare. He has previously served as an associate of American College of Cardiology ACC and a fellow of both EAPCI and SCAI. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Gurus. Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I seriously miss VK Singh sir. And way back, a few years back, when I was at one of the CIS conclave, where we just bumped into each other. That's when, he said, Doc, you should come in and be part of my conference as well. And we shared ideas, what exactly, I'm doing. And subsequently, I met at one of their conferences at Delhi, where I was presenting, a program which I'm very proud of and very passionate about, is using digital tech to enhance accessibility to the patient. I mean, in simple words, more than 70% of our population is in rural pockets of India. So how do we make cardiology being available to them? So that's how I started the pilot project in 2018-19, and with phenomenal results, I could vouch that yes, this tech is really making lives. We could diagnose an acute MIs at a much earlier stage of as soon as they've been diagnosed. So digital health was always a passion. And like Dr. Upasana ma'am has just mentioned, that patient-centric, patient-focus, everything, I mean, we doctors are towards our patients. So we give more than our dedicated time to the patient. So keeping that as an objective as well, we started this program that is in Gujarat. I've been having a lot of rural clinics. And we've met a couple of good innovators, good medtech startups, where we piloted. We all were at the stage. We learned how immense each tech is really making people's life easier. So we got back offline, signed an MOU, and we did a pilot. So that's how my journey started. And now, keeping the huge results, more than 50,000 patients we've been, diagnosing, scans have been done, and phenomenal results have been, achieved. So keeping that as an objective, we thought let's invite many, many more young startups who can give their innovation a platform where, I can join with, they can join with me as a team. We together pilot certain innovative solutions in our ecosystem. So that's how when I discussed this with Sir and Sachin Bhai, so we thought last year at the same triple ITD conclave. So post that, I've got more than 5-6 startups. Doc, we need to do something like what you've been doing, but in a different domain of cardiology, different domain of connected care, AI solutions. What about predictive AI? So amazing startups have come out with their beautiful, innovations. So we thought, let's put that in a platform where we invite people to come and join us, do their innovation, and then Sachin and myself, we could really come out with a validation center to be, started at our hospital at Gujarat. It's a brand new hospital we just inaugurated in July. So we have earmarked a space for digital health. So various domains of digital health I've been targeting on, that is IoT, AI, blockchain, and then comes AR, VR, MR, and then there's genomics. I mean, it goes on. So let's, I was having a passion to kind of invite these tech companies who've been working on all these parameters. End of the day, they need to enhance how a doctor really treats a patient. Yes, AI or a digital health will only be helping a doctor in easing his approach. He's helping him in early diagnosis to the larger masses. So keeping that as a vision, Sachin and myself, we've proudly inaugurate our clinical validation center at Rajkot, linking medtech startups, investors, healthcare institutes, and organizations. So anybody of you here who've been having an innovation solution, please come to us. We'll kind of incubate you. We kind of, even fund you for your project. End of the day, we want to ensure that those results are mapped, validate it with the team of experts which we are going to, have with us, and then make it a sellable format for them to kind of take it to the next level of their startup journey. End of the day, we would love to take out amazing results of this validation, and then we never know, any one of you can become a medtech icon. I mean, a unicorn by itself. So keeping that as a mission, I've already have 5-6 startups who are already banging me on our national digital health mission, Make in India program. So we're going to incubate them in our facility as well. I don't have that. Oh yeah. Well, the mission of the Plexus Clinical Validation is to promote innovation in digital health, linking medtech startups, investors, and institutes. We clinically validate digital health solutions and promote tech transfers to the health sector. We are a consortium of healthcare stakeholders, digital tech experts, have set up this center to support innovation with innovative companies who are interested in piloting their innovation in real life setting. We are focused on improving the patient journey. As ma'am said, the journey is very important. So, patient journey during their healthcare journey with patient-centric approach and creating a huge value in healthcare. So technology, I'm sure, it has given me in my program of rural health a lot of value. So I'm sure many of these innovators would come in with these value-based healthcare in their innovations. So we've partnered with Sachin and Innovator Curious and several other like-minded partners who have joined us in supporting these innovations. A few partners like BPL, few partners like Mindray, Philips Innovation Center, all these tech companies, the medical device companies are very keen to join us in our connected care pathway. So we are looking for startups, innovators, and companies on medtech. Screening diagnostic tech that can work standalone in remote clinics, alert the hospital system for informed decision making to extend care, improving efficiency, quality of care of the hospital. We are welcoming people who are coming out with this, some kind of a process change in a hospital. Remote monitoring, compliance of care while at home, and as well as remote monitoring in the hospital as well. So digital tech for data privacy, healthcare data, cloud computing, etc. So we have a wide gamut of innovation which we are exploring to partner with people and startups who can be part of our journey. And we validate their medical innovations by providing access to our clinical setup. They can come and set up their digital tools, medical devices in our hospital, and then we'll together be validating or taking out the results and giving it to the experts to validate it. So once the innovation is identified, we will assist innovators in trailing their technology in their clinical system in our hospital and as well as other hospitals. So assess the usability and practicality of these innovations in real-time healthcare settings. So generating evidence for early adopters, efficiency gains in the healthcare system. Well, myself and Sachin Bhai are together, who have come out with a few of these ideas. Sachin is really kind enough to kind of guide us to few startups from abroad. So we'd love to, work with them. And with this clinical validation, yes, this is a very important today's, this time's innovation. The theme is clinical validation, so of emerging technologies. So I welcome you all. Whoever wants to come in, please get in touch with us. And I thank Innova Curious to have given me this opportunity. Well, this is the third year I'm joining in HANS, and every year I come out with new strategic approach. So mine is yet to come for this year. I would love to have you all tomorrow, where we are creating something unique in healthcare, digital healthcare, for an amazing experience to all. So thank you, Sachin, thank you all.
Thank you very much, sir. And I'm very sure that the Clinical Validation Center would definitely have everything for us, and it would definitely be an educational and an enriching experience. And I can't wait for what surprise is going to be tomorrow. He hasn't even told me yet now. So I'm just curious. And all of us are very curious. Thank you so much. It was definitely a very enriching session with all of our panelists. I would now request Dr. Tav Pritesh to felicitate the guests, starting with Miss Rebecca. Can we have a huge round of applause? I'm very sure we all have had lunch and we are very energetic now. Please, at least at the time of applause, we can all clap for others. Thank you very much. Next off, we have Dr. Upasna. A huge round of applause for her. Now we have Dr. Malkeet. Thank you very much. After this session, I'm very sure all of us have got a really good impression of what is AI, what is healthcare innovation. And I have defined a small summary of what I have understood, and I would want to convey it to all of you. So healthcare innovation, according to me, what I have understood that it ranges from e-consultation to telemedicine to real-time diagnosis. And all of this can be provided by the use of technology and tools. There comes the importance of clinical validation, because clinical validation is that one source which can be used to assess and confirm the effectiveness, safety, and reliability, whether the technology can be used to a clinical setting or not. So thank you very much. I now request everyone to please take their seats. Shall I help you? Thank you. Let's take a moment to express our deepest appreciation for the insightful contributions of our esteemed panelists. Each of them has surely shared valuable perspectives that enrich our understanding of the topic. This brings us to the end of the inaugural session. We will quickly have a tea break and have you all join with our experts, network with our experts, and most importantly, please come back by 3:25 p.m. Thank you. I'll see you all there.